I'll never be enough. Never be enough. Hey, Libra. Alright. So this is your October guidance, right? Guidance for October. I wasn't gonna do any monthlies this month, like at all. But I figured I actually felt inspired to do them just now. It's like I was about to go to bed. It's almost 4 a.m. So for all my UK, India ladies or kings, I don't even know. Hey. Anyway, I'm just gonna intention this for the Libras that find this video. How about that? I'm gonna see if I can do a romance reading for the last 2 weeks of October, and a general reading as well as a money reading. How about that? Alright? Just don't tell any of the other signs, because I may not do that for all of them. I may not even do all of the signs, because I just can't be bothered this month. This is tired. Anyway, babes, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Libra. Happy birthday to you. Y muchos más. If you've had a belated birthday like I have, well, still, I hope that your new year is off to a good start, and if it's not, course correct. Okay, honey? Alright, may I please have access to information for Libra's love life for the last 2 weeks? Last 3 weeks. Wow. Of, no, 2 weeks. The last 14 days of October, please. Plus or minus. Plus or minus a couple days. I'm not trying to limit you. Please? Thank you. I'm a Libra myself. I have my birthday on October 12th. Oh my god. All the stars will fall on the spotlights. All the shadows still from the night sky will never be enough. Okay, I'm getting a message here. Libra, are you waiting until such person, either your person of interest or a person, comes into your life for you to start really living / making major moves? Or have you entered into your new year and or with the intention of fuck that noise, I am going to do me and do what I can to make moves without a special someone or without them being on board? Perhaps some of you have also broken commitments. Some of you have ended certain, or will be ending, certain commitments as it pertains to romantic relationships that you were once calling in. focus might be on you going solo at the end of this month. Some of you are going on a trip at the end of the month, within these next couple weeks. I know I am. Cross water maybe, or just taking a little bit of a trip. If you are, bon voyage. Or perhaps you're just traveling away from romance towards the end of the month. Just kind of hanging romance up and saying, I'm going to give you a break. Shit. But perhaps on your trip, fuck my life. Perhaps on your fuck. Perhaps on your trip you're hoping to open yourself up to romance, or as you're moving away you're hoping to enter into some sort of tryst. You're open to it. You're open to something nice, a tryst, something sweet from other sources outside of the source that you've been maybe pining for or wanting it from. Right? For some of you this season, you'll be moving away from broken promises of love, broken vows of love, broken things that you come fucking through. Things that you... I've had this discussion. Within the past few weeks, you may have been really thinking about your life. And of course, it's our freaking birthday season. And you're thinking a lot about love, especially if you kind of are watching this video. Duh. And I feel like this is a good time for you to reevaluate what you are calling in. For you to really reevaluate what an opportunity for you is, what a good opportunity for you is. I feel like you are in a certain place where you're coming to terms with certain things as it pertains to love and commitment and soulmates and what you are manifesting and calling into your world, which is great. The timing is perfect. As we know, Venus is in retrograde, our planet. She is in retrograde, and these could actually be something that is being the fucking laid, bitch. Because look, it says enjoy bliss of holiday time together. This could be you going your own way. Going your own way, really focusing on you and going towards something more stable, which is amazing. It's just what I feel like you're going towards is this, but in the frickin' upright Libra. You see that? I feel like your decision to go away, whether it is on an actual physical trip, is shit, I'm going on a trip. I already bought my tickets. I won't say it's a good idea. It's a good idea. It's good. It's an opportunity for you to move towards what it is that's closer to what's yours, whatever you've reevaluated. And I would really want to say, if you've reevaluated certain things, please do it for your highest good. Don't do it in a bitter, oh, love will never find me, I'll never, like, don't create from that space, because you're right. Like, it won't, right? But I feel like you've moved away towards what's more true for you. Now, if you have moved away in a sense of, oh, love will never, then shit, cool. That's the grave that you've dug. If you've dug a different grave of saying, this current love that I've been in, this current situation that I've been in this past year, these past few months, or for whatever, like, this is my damn birthday month. This is my season. I don't want to enter this new season with the same old shit. I want to get a little bit more clarity over what I want for myself. And I feel like in the last 2 weeks of October, you will be either making your list of what you really want to call in to your world as it pertains to love and romance, but also in terms of like what stability looks like to you and what an actual opportunity looks like to you. Not necessarily, and if an opportunity, oh fuck, I don't have my water next to me. I'm so thirsty. I've been doing readings all day. What an actual opportunity looks like to you. Fucking 2 of Cups reversed. What an opportunity actually looks like for you. So this is not you falling for the what's it, okie doke. This is you creating a clarity around what an opportunity actually is for you. Something that may have served you before, something that may have been what you called in before is no longer what you want, and now is the perfect time for you to break away from it. Now is the perfect time for you to kind of go off on your own to reevaluate certain things. Or it's something, no, this is a good thing, because I asked for guidance. This could be what you will be doing, but with this perfect timing coming up, I feel like it is the perfect timing. It reaffirms that this is guidance, not a predictive-y of what you're going to be doing. I feel like this is what you're going to be doing, but it's going to be a good thing that you're doing in terms of like it's in your highest good, it's in your favor. It's in your favor and in your right to reevaluate all things romance. The fuck? There was something about things not being enough. Something about grandeur. Yeah, like where you're at is not enough. Like you want something better for yourself and you're going after it. So that could be an actual trip. This could be you going after what you want and following the essence of what you want, which is cool. Death in reverse, the High Priestess, the Seven of Swords, and the Six of Cups. So, to me, the Six of Cups reminds me of Venus retrograde, I'm not gonna lie. Cups are love, 6 is like return, Venus is love, Venus is in retrograde. So, cool. Here it's about reminiscing. I feel like it's these two people catching up. Some of you have had some people reach out from the past. Maybe you've done some reaching out from the past. This is from, going from nostalgic areas of your life. I mean, it's your birthday. The birthday is a great time for people to kind of come through and show you who they are, or show you what they're about. I know for me that was something that was like, oh, okay, like, all right, I see where you're at with this, and it kind of helps you put things in perspective, because if it's an important day for you, especially it's a birthday, like, anyway, with this Seven of Swords, though, what you doing, Libra? You in your head? You in your head about some petty shit? You doing some petty shit, Libra? Libra. What kind of petty shit you doing? What kind of petty shit you doing? I feel like you're trying to sneak away from... I don't think it's actually a bad thing. I mean, it's funny to me because I'm like, girl, we see you. I feel like you might be trying to sneak away from a certain romantic situation. you might be trying to sneak away from a certain romantic situation, which actually follows this narrative that I was giving, except it's in a bit of a shady way. So for some of you, if you are moving away from, you know, a romantic tryst, a romantic something, endings, whatever, you're moving away in a sneaky way, meaning you haven't told nobody, but we can see you. Like, I feel like whomever or whatever you're moving away from can see you. If this is a person, they can see that you're moving. I feel like you're trying to take the most of what you can fit and you're running away with it. You're trying to leave it. But the thing is, like, you may have still taken some shit with you. It's like, if you gonna leave, girl, leave. If you gonna leave, leave, right? You still reminiscing. You still looking back at, oh, but I can't leave right away because I'm looking at what if it comes back. So again, it's a honeymoon. It's not a complete separation. It's a honeymoon, and some of you might be right back. Like I said, you might be right back to this situation here earlier. That's interesting because of the Six of Cups. So this could be, I don't know what November holds for you, Libra. I don't know what November holds for anybody. But so far this month, there is a sense of empowerment. For some of you, it's a sneaky sense of empowerment, but it is in line with what you need to be doing in a way. It just might be a bit of a delayed ending to this stuff. So it's a precursor to the bigger ending that might be coming along, moving you into the next phase. Now, whether the next phase brings these in the upright, for some of you it might, for others, I don't know. But whatever is going on in your world as far as this relates for you is in perfect timing, and I believe that it is intuitively guided. It's a roundabout way in some ways for you to get to where you need to go when it comes to romance and whatever it is that you've put out there for yourself. Yeah, okay. The commitment's being broken. Fuck. I asked about, tell me about death in reverse, and the Hierophant came out in reverse. So this is about the thing, like, these sort of commitments breaking, bro. Like, these commitments breaking. Some of you, I don't know, maybe you're ending a marriage. Maybe you're looking at the opportunity to end a marriage. Maybe, or commitment that you're in. Maybe some of you are moving away from the commitments that you're in and moving away from the opportunities that you have coming towards you in love and trying to just go your own way. I just feel like this is someone moving away from whatever they have to go elsewhere. In some cases, you might be going elsewhere with someone else, but I'm feeling a lot more about, like, whatever that honeymoon is for you, it's about you. It's about you. It's something that you want. Like, you, if it's for you to move into this blissful time with yourself, okay, cool. If it's with someone else, okay, cool. But, like, it's what you want. So, excuse me. With this Hierophant here in reverse, isn't it delayed ending? It's like, tell me a little bit more about the death, please. Ugh, what the fuck? Yeah, I think it's a delayed ending. It's a delayed ending. It's coming. It's coming, Libra. It's coming. It's just delayed because of this honeymoon. So this honeymoon could be actual Libra season hype, right? You're in your month, you're feeling yourself this new year, and new year, new you. But then, given the chance, you'll be right back in the situation that you were. I'm sorry, just hear me out. I don't like that message either. Why? I can't. Anyway. You might be right back where you started, but you took a break from it, so you might be able to see it from a different perspective. Either way, whatever this is, Libra, I feel like this honeymoon, this trip of yours, this walking away, this aside, whatever this is, this you sneaking off into the night is good. It's for your favor. It's working out for you in the way that it's going to set things in motion that need to be set in motion. So if you're sneaking off to do some, perhaps that's something that needs to happen for you to, for that death card to be in the upright, so some things can end that need to end. Man, death in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse reminds me of a damn tower. So for some of you, you'll be escaping to some of you may be sneaking off to get some booty with an aside person. Sneaking off to get some booty with your desired lover. Trying to get some booty for the birthday. Others of you might make some babies this season. So if your babies are born in what is it, July, late July, early August, then you were a Venus love child, a Libra love child. Anyway, yeah, some of you might be getting pregnant this month, and you're excited about that, entering into motherhood and fatherhood, entering into parenthood, and feeling happy about that. So congratulations. Others of you might be just with this honeymoon. I feel like it's a break, honestly. I feel like it's just a break from the norm in your romantic life. It's a break from the norm in your romantic life. Like you're wounded, you've been struck, you're just taking a fucking break. And honestly, it's not looking like it's a bad thing. It's looking like it's actually a good thing. So if you're dealing with a Libra and they taking a break from you, shit, all I can say is the Libra needed a bit of a break. If they're taking their break with you, then y'all are probably maybe getting it in or something. Yeah, breaking away from commitments. So maybe some of you are taking a little vacation. Who takes vacation in October? What? Yeah, bruv. This shit'll come back around. This shit'll come back around. Fuck my life. God damn it. This shit'll come back around. You're taking a break. Enjoy your break, Libra. Enjoy your Libra season. Enjoy your stuff. But your romantic situation may come back around, and thank God this came out, because I was like, what the actual fuck? But the actual fuck is when it comes around, because of this break that you've taken, which is in alignment. I do feel like it is an alignment for you, or the guidance is to take a break. You'll be looking at things from a different vantage point. And that's good. You'll be in a position to look at your situation in a way that is woosah, refreshed, in a way that is new. For singles, Stella will be thinking about getting her groove back. I feel like that's every single reading of mine. Like, Stella's thinking about getting her groove back in love here if you're single. Take a trip. Do a thing that's different. Do something that brings you joy and bliss. And go back to your singlehood in a while. But I feel like this is about you getting back to you focusing on you going into your joy and your bliss, and you going into yourself, and enjoying you even for just this moment, because it seems like things have been a little bit rocky for you when it comes to love, Yeah, I mean, it fucking has. My Libra readings are. I'm always like, I didn't want to do. I didn't want to do a fucking Libra reading because my Libra readings are always like, what the fuck? Like, give me a fucking break. We had like one good month. Okay, one. And I was like, I just don't need this. But this is actually good. This is Libra taking time for Libra, enjoying being a Libra, poised in being a Libra, doing what Libra needs to do. We got the Empress out here, divine feminine, fucking Libras are the zodiac's feminine ideal. Like we out here killing the game. But it's whatever situation, whatever love situation has been going on for you, it will kind of circle back, it seems like, whether it circles back towards the end of the month, whether it circles back towards the end of the retro, whatever. I don't know. But I feel like if that's not it circling back, it will circle. It will circle back. It could be that it's currently circling back for some of you, but you are at a different vantage point, okay? You're at a different vantage point looking at it. So I feel like whatever's going on retrograde season wise for Libras is actually really in line with what they need to be doing to move forward. So I know there's a lot of talk about, oh, don't make commitments, la 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 la, but I feel like, okay, yeah, sure, right? Like, don't, okay, with wedding year. But at the same time, I feel like follow your intuition. If your intuition says something, honestly, I'm going to make the judgment call for myself, at least anyway, my sovereign call to be like, I'm going to follow what my intuition says this season, retrograde or not, because that's in line with where I need to go. If I make a whoopsie, that whoopsie was meant to happen. This Seven of Swords, this person is trying to take a break and leaving these two swords behind. They're looking back at this Six of Cups here, so they're not even looking where they're going. Whatever. What are you doing? Reminiscing about this stuff, but then also walking away. Like, this is literally, this is literally the reading. Like, sneaking away with the honeymoon, off of like reminiscing off of this like missed, this opportunity that may not have worked out or whatever the fuck this is. It just seems like there is still some reminiscing about it, but you're taking a break for yourself. You're trying to just win this little battle for yourself, and you'll come back for the war if you need to. But by the time you come back for the war, you're going to be a lot more poised to handle this chaos and conflict. You're going to be a lot more poised to handle this shit here, because now you have a renewed sense of whatever you need to be renewed, divine you, with that Empress over there. So I feel like this is in alignment, and this is actually good. Shit. I don't know. Anything else for Libra in love? You want to give Libra a little song? Like, anything else for Libra in love? Things aren't done. Fuck. Things aren't quite done. Things aren't quite done. That's, yeah. Things aren't quite done. Things aren't quite done. The Lovers in reverse. Things aren't quite done. You're just taking a break. Ooh, you know what I'll do? I'll do Libra's love interest. How about that? Don't tell any of the other signs. Don't tell any of the other signs. Libra's love interest. Or, I'll do this. This is on the fly. I know I said a lot of things in the beginning of the video. I wish I didn't say any of those things. I'm gonna do a finance. I'm gonna do a general. No, I'm not. I don't want to. Hey, if you're new to the channel, how are you? Welcome to my channel. It's a different kind of channel here. I wasn't planning on doing this. I think I already said that. I was just gonna go to bed and watch the Flintstones. But I thought, it's 4 a.m. You know what would be great to do around now? A zodiac reading. What's coming towards Libra in love towards these last 2 weeks? Let's do that. Because my single Librans, my single Librans, I want them to be included too. So this is for everybody. Shit. Just what's coming towards the Libra energy. Right? The Libra people. The people who feel an affinity towards being Libra. What is coming towards them in love in these 2 weeks? Plus or minus a couple of days. What the fuck? That's funny. Oh. Alright. If you've been dealing with someone, if you've been dealing in a situationship with somebody, it's the same shit, man. It's the same shit. There is still attraction, but it's not stable. If you're looking for new love could be on the horizon. It's just, it's quite new because it's not stable. With codependency here, you may not be stable, or what's coming towards you may not be wait, what? What's coming towards you may have how do I explain this? Oh, what's coming towards you may have ties to something else. It's still involved with something else. So it's not something that one would completely give themselves over to new love or pre-existing situationship. It is still an attraction, so there is a draw here. For some of you who are still dealing with someone, there is still a pull to whatever situation you've been dealing with for you. There is still, bitch, how do I answer this question? Yeah, there is still a pull. Whatever's coming towards you is still a pull, but it's not stable yet. It's still, if it's a person, they're still attracted to you, but they're still dealing with whatever it is that they're dealing with on their end. And it doesn't feel good for you entirely with this deception in reverse, but I'm also feeling like, why the fuck would that show up? But I'm also feeling like whatever it is, they're not entirely lying about what they're doing. It's not stable. It's not stable. Yeah, whatever's coming towards you is not stable. Clarifying deception, we have all reversals here. Deception in reverse, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Page of Pentacles in reverse, we have the Three of Swords, and we have the Fool. So, yeah, it's not stable. It's not stable. There might still be some woundation for you if you're dealing with someone in a situationship. There might still be some woundation. It may not be entirely the right time to start anything. There might be some truths, but they're truths that are laced with omissions. And it's not like they could be bad omissions. It's just, it could be bad omissions. Like, how do I say this? Someone could be busy, right? Someone could say, oh, I'm just busy. But it's like, busy with what? And with that, it feels like the energy of deception in reverse. It's almost like they could very well be busy, but your inkling is busy with what? Busy with who even? Busy do, like, it's laced for you with something not so good, so it's just not stable. Hence that codependency, where you're looking at it with a squinty eye, like, really, bitch, like, what's really going on? Like, what are you doing? Right? It's mistrust. So what's coming towards you is that type of thing, but there is an attraction there. There's still, you know, that pull. There's still that pull. If you are single, I mean, if you're in a relationship, like you're with someone, what's coming towards you in love this feels like same old, to be honest, but it's like, except with this thing of it's not being safe or stable. What the fuck? Hold on. Page of Cups. He's so cute. And the Nine of Cups in reverse. So it's this attachment to your desires, right? It's an attachment to your desire where you do get a little something, but it's not entirely what you wanted. And I really like how the book described codependency. Or someone else, I don't remember. It's an attachment to what you want. Yeah, it's an attachment to what's coming towards you in love isn't exactly what you wished for. But it's like a little taste of what you wished for. Almost like a crumb of what you wished for. This bitch. Sorry. Sorry, this is literally telling like my life story. God damn it. It's like a crumb of like what you wish for. It's a gesture. A smallest gesture of what you could wish for. In some cases, right? This isn't for everybody. But if it resonates, let me know. So it's something, but it's not the thing that you ultimately may have really wanted, which puts you in a certain position where it's like, really? You still squint, you still look at the squinty eye, like, why didn't I get the rest of the 8 cups? Like, why did I not get the rest of the 8 cups? You're just gonna give me a little pagey page cup? You're not even gonna wish me happy birthday. You're just gonna send me a smiley face on my birthday. Like, what kind of shit is that, bitch? Like, are you fucking kidding me? This is maybe getting, oh, thank you for my birthday. This is maybe getting, like, a Facebook post as opposed to a phone call, or getting, like, a quick phone. Like, this is, like, getting something not what you, not your grandiose idea, and then you just squinting and being like, really? I mean, look at this woman. This is the ultimate, like, really, bitch? Look at, she's squinting like, really? Really? Her flowers are down. She got all done up, ready to do the damn thing, and then she's like, oh, really? 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 Yeah, so what's coming towards you in love is something that's not stable overall. It's something that's not stable, but it is a little something. And it looks like a very little something that still kind of makes you feel like, really, with this broken heart here, and you're like, really, like it wasn't even like a night, like you gave me a page. So it's not much something that you can really start to build off of anything. If you are single, girl, I don't know what to tell you here. There's attraction, but it's not stable. It's the same message. It's not stable. That's hilarious. Damn. It's hilarious. So, wait a minute. I'm not ready for this. No. Don't even try me. Tell me about this. We could be friends. We could be friends. Put your hand on my shoulder. Put your head on my shoulder. Yeah, some of you might get pulled back to the situation because I'm looking at this. Okay, it's safe for you to love is pointing in that direction, right? Which reminds me of that whole boat going. But it's whatever's coming towards you in love, man, is something that wait, what? Is not stable right now, but could be. That's not nice. It has the potential to be stable, but I feel like, again, this is more of like an extended version of the reading prior to this, which was you leaving on a fucking boat. Okay, you taking a damn break, you going away with your cup of emotion and being like, I'm just gonna go visit the Queen of Cups for a bit with this cup over here and just like chill the fuck out. And then coming back to stability. But I feel like it's you leaving for safety and seeking safety, and therefore almost even getting, oh, look, another fucking boat. Another boat, bitch. Look at this, another boat on water. Whatever's coming towards you, Libra, it's something that also is going to, repeat, like, you're gonna leave it, and then I feel like it's going to come back in an attempt to be safe. But, oh, fuck my life. Look at that. In an attempt to be safe and not so despondent. Libra, it's looking like when you walked away from the situation, when you took time to celebrate you on your birthday or whatever the fuck happened, all this shit that was or is simultaneously in a spherical way coming towards you kind of improves. Because we went from what's coming towards you. So we went from we went from expecting a Nine of Cups, getting a little pagey page, cute, super cute pagey page. Okay, this boy being like, hey, and maybe it may not even be from someone that you wanted, or this page could have been someone super cute and adorable doing something really nice for you this season for you, and then you being like, the person that I read some shit from didn't even perform. Like, you could be really bitching to yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could be like, really, bitch, Libra, to yourself, like, Libra, really, bitch? Like, how are you falling for someone who isn't even giving you, like, this other person over here is giving me more than the person that I really want? For some of you that might relate, or even a layered, you know, a layered situation, because my readings can be quite layered. Anyway, with this deception here, there's some shit going on here. There's some heartbreak here. You feeling sad about some stuff, some loss. Maybe you didn't get something here, but I feel like you almost realized something. That you weren't gonna get some sort of, you know, grandiose thing, not a new start in some sort of way. Maybe you thought you had high hopes about your birthday, but even high hopes about you. But I feel like this is also you shedding these things. This is you shedding a start that isn't for you, not taking that risk that you don't want to take anymore. This is you no longer offering your cup, even. But this is what's coming towards you. But what's coming towards you is still reading you, because never done this before. It's my first time. With this question, but what's coming towards you very much also resembles the fucking previous ass reading, because why else would I fucking, what else would I be fucking reading? Of course it would be spherical. I'm in a mood. You taking this potential, and I feel like this is you really also with this deception, you taking the mask off and looking at how things really are. Like this, that it is, whatever's coming towards you is like a really bitch moment. In some sort of way, and it helps you out. Again, layered. It could be both. What I said before and what I'm saying now. Human beings are complex, and we are such beautiful, intricate beings, and also so simple. But in any case, you recognizing what's coming towards you in love, you recognizing the insta-fucking-ability of your shit, how unsafe it is, how unstable it is, and you walking away, not walking away, you fucking taking a trip, and you doing a little something for yourself, and you being like, man, I can't be really bitching myself anymore. And you seeking stability, you wanting to, come fucking through. Remember before, or is it before? You were empressing with this energy, and now you are emperoring. I did some personal readings today, so I don't know who I'm talking to anymore. But you're emperoring now, and I think there was the Lovers in reverse. Was it this reading? I don't remember. If there was a Lovers in reverse is what I'm seeing here. This is the Empress and the Emperor coming together. So those two parts coming together, which is great, and those two parts coming together in some sort of way between you, like the Lovers are you, two parts of yourself coming together. So perhaps you leave. Oh yeah, it was here, because I was saying Libra is a divine feminine, and here, this is you joining with your masculine, your inner masculine, the emperor, your inner emperor, the part of you that's like, all right, let's fuck shit up for ourselves. Like, let's build this fucking legacy. The empress tries to do the empress does shit for, you know, abundance and everybody and family and birth. Like, she holds life. She doesn't just think of herself. The emperor thinks of himself. He thinks of himself in terms of, like, legacy. Like, he does things. The emperor thinks of himself as legacy, like it's his legacy. So you're thinking about your future, what it is that you want for your future love life, and you're no longer, what's coming towards you is helping you reach a point where you're no longer trying to be too despondent about things. So this is good. Come through. It's lovely. No longer being so despondent about where your life is going, where you're putting your emotions at, your emotional cups, right? Wherever it is that you're giving your emotion to, almost like disconnecting in order to reconnect. And when you went away on this dumbass boat, on this boat, like, I think you left well, sneakily or not. Again, it's in your it's in your alignment, right? It's in your alignment. If you took a little trippy trip with your friends, if you took a trip with your emotions, if you took a trip somewhere, like if you did some stuff, Libra, I feel like it was good, or it will be good. If you're thinking about taking a trip, if you're thinking about doing a little siesta, doing a little something for yourself, I would say this looks like it's going to be something, an opportunity for you that's coming your way to help improve your love life. And of course it is, because you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. This moment is this moment with you. And that takes you to some Two of Cups shit. Come through. So you went from a little pagey page, a little something, to an extra cup. So, you know, that, not that disconnect, but that, like, reconnecting with you was able to get you this other cup. And perhaps it's a cup you sharing with yourself, or these are, in the book, it describes these two as two twins. You can't really tell them apart here, which is nice because I quite like this, to be honest. The two cups doesn't mean what it means to you all. The two cups to me is just feeling good about other people, like partnerships in your world, being with people of like mind, and sharing a really nice emotional moment, and not emotional as in wah crying or anything like that, but it's sharing a really nice human moment with another human being and feeling that camaraderie between two human beings. But for all of you, as y'all be loving the two of cups, this is whatever break you're taking, leading you to something good, leading you to an exchange of emotion and a sense of partnership. So if you're single, awesome, come through. If you're in a relationship, awesome, come through. If you're in a situationship, that's good. I'm not saying it's going to end. I feel like it's going to come back. In a certain way, but I feel like you'll have a different vantage point, which will bring you to an exchange of you also being able to give back what you are getting. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, that's nice. That makes sense. If you're receiving a page, you're giving a page back. That's nice. Because some people be getting pages and be given like Queen of Cups back. Like, this is you filling your cups with love for yourself, and moving from there. So I know I said I would do fucking some people complain that my readings are too long. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. We're already at an hour here, and I didn't do the money or general. Like, what am I gonna do with myself? I can't live my life like this. Somebody help me. I'm a prisoner. I'm kidding. But I can't stop this. It's the way I do my videos. I can't stop it. I already said I would do a general reading. Ay, 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 papi. Alright, I'm gonna do those real quick. We can be friends. Put your name on my shoulder. General guidance for Libra, please, for, the time period that we have set here, plus or minus. I'm happy with that. Libra, listen to your intuition and keep things light. Spend some time with your family, but also be aware of the family dynamics, perhaps around your birthday. As this is a retrograde, it does not just affect romance, it also affects your other relationships in life. You might be feeling some type of way about where you're at in your life, considering it is your birthday. Don't be down on yourself, man. Celebrate yourself. You're alive. You got to meet this day. You might be feeling some type of way about yourself, but just don't. That type of thinking is not for you. If there's anybody that should be loyal to you, it should be you, for sure. You got to be loyal to yourself and be loyal to what you want for yourself. This is your general guidance for this month. Be loyal to you and what you want for yourself. If you want better relationships with the people around you, aim for that. But it's also not for you to do alone. Accept other people's help when it comes to things. But also, things don't have to be so serious all the time. Keep things light in your life. And don't look too far into the future or look too much into the past for gauging where you're at. You're at where you're at, you're at where you're at, you're at where you're at. Especially when it comes to entering your new year and celebrating this season and really setting the tone for what you want the season to be. You might be feeling some type of way about how old you are and where you're at in your life right now, but even in some small way. But I feel like approach that with some lightness. Do yourself a favor and let go of the heaviness that surrounds you. Perhaps you don't have a family, perhaps you have too much of a family, perhaps you have too many responsibilities in your world. But I feel like your guidance is to keep things light. You'll be getting a little bit of money this month too. It may not be all the money that you need to do what you need to do, but it will be something. The Hermit. Some more general guidance I'd say is for you to really use this time to reflect and shape how you want your next year to be. How do you want the next couple of months of your life to be? What is it that you want your life to look like, rather than dragging yourself down for saying, oh, I'm not this, I'm not that, I'm not here, I'm not there, or I'm not here, I'm still there, or this is what I'm dealing with right now. I feel like you use this time constructively rather to set foundations for yourself and say, okay, what is it that I do want and how can I start working towards that? Go within. And give yourself some props too. You're at where you're at with the best of your ability. You're at where you're at. It is what it is. You're here now. Be here and now and appreciate this moment. See what you can appreciate about it. And if you don't want to be in this moment anymore, in this place that you're at in your life, then I feel like say farewell to it with politeness, with not humility, but with a sense of, this is where I'm at, and at some point in my life I must have wanted to be here, or at least I got here by some frame of mind. Now I am embracing a new frame of mind to move into my next phase of life, because this is a great time for you to plan. This is no longer a space that's for you. You're on to do some different things, and you're being asked to exhibit strength, and also being given strength to move from this state of being to another. That's nice. Yeah, moving from the state of being to another. Don't be down on yourself, especially if you're like single or not in a relationship that you want, a relationship status that you want. Give yourself the time that you need to process what you need to process. Don't, be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with yourself as you're sorting through the new and different phases of your life. Pay attention to your intuition. Don't override them. If you look at others to see where you should be, at least feel into whether or not it is a place that you want to be in your life, or if it's just something that you think you ought to want, or where you think you ought to be. Think about where your worthiness comes from. and what you say about your own worth, and how it pertains to even your family, the worth that they've given you, or the worth that you've derived from them. Your family, our families are still human, and they will err. To err is human, to love is divine. This is you calling upon your inner, come through, lovers, inner divine you to love on you and give you what you maybe didn't have, or maybe that you don't have. This is not a time for you to rag on yourself. If you need to rag on yourself, do it for like 10 minutes and then move on. Is that what I mean to say? Yeah, it's not the time. Like, this is a time to start to push pause and reflect and know that you're leaving this stage. This is about pushing pause and setting plans. This is about pushing pause and restabilizing, because I feel like you might be moving into quite a prosperous phase, actually. A stable phase, but if you just keep going and don't pause, then whatever you're going towards will not be stability. But I feel like when you have the strength to go within, and when you have the strength to reevaluate what you think of yourself and what you're creating for yourself in your new year, and just for yourself as it pertains to any part of your life, do some course correction, really feel into what's yours, because with this Knight of Pentacles, he's slowly bringing you that other pentacle to match your Nine of Pentacles, but the thing is, they're both in reverse. So I feel like a new phase is definitely coming for you. A new phase of your life is opening up to you. Dream big. I heard that somewhere for Libras too. Dream big, because these cards, it feels like it's more so stalled, waiting for you to come out of hermit mode, waiting for you to get the strength to go into hermit mode over the right thing that you need to go into hermit mode over. Just life in general. So that you can receive this pentacle that's been on your way. So that you can get that Ten of Pentacles. To me, that is the card. The Ten of Pentacles is that bitch to me. I love that. So let's get you your, moolah guidance. Man, Libra, I feel like people are going to be so mad when I don't do the other signs. God. I really just don't want to unless I feel called to. So you're it, as far as I know. I got a lot of shit to do this week. And just in October. It's been a busy month, Libra. I feel like we're just hanging out. How are you doing? How was your birthday? Happy birthday if I missed it. How you doing though? You alright? I hope so. May I have some money guidance, please? Excuse me, for Libra? Money guidance for Libra. By the way, Libra, you can book a reading. Information is in the description box below. If you'd like to share this video with another Libra, that'd be cool. If you've watched to this point and you're not even subscribed to this channel, you're a trooper. You might as well subscribe, to be honest. If you're into this, that's pretty much how things are here. Except, not as loopy. This feels so intimate. Because I'm a Libra. Like, I'm talking to my Libras. How are y'all gonna badmouth me? I mean, you could. Shit. But you'd probably be diplomatic about it. Maybe next time. Don't be so scattered. I'm not scattered. I'm tired. If anything, I feel like I'm in the groove. I don't know who I'm talking to. Sometimes I'm talking to myself. Sometimes I'm talking to somebody. I I don't know who, but somebody. Finance guidance, please. Can I take these? Yeah, I'm gonna take these. Libra. If you get a hunch about money, follow it. If you get an idea about money, follow it. Don't wait. Don't push pause. Like, fucking do it. Obviously, use your own judgment, okay? Be a sovereign in your life and be like, is this really, do all that. But if you get a hunch about money, take it seriously and follow it. Okay? Do it. Ooh. Do it. Oh my fucking god. What the fuck? No, I'm not taking that shit. Alright, y'all are fucking me over, but I do believe the devil in reverse in the tower is a good thing. That's great. So, even before in the general, like, there's some stuff coming for Libras. May not be entirely this month, but the makings of it are coming this month. Trust your feelings. Trust your intuition. Listen to your intuition, not your emotion. Does that make sense to you? Do you know the difference between your intuition and your emotion? Your intuition is going to talk to you through your emotion. But do you know how to decipher between intuition and your emotional intuition and your emotional fears, your emotional conditioning? Do you? You don't? Join the membership then. I'll tell you. I'm gonna need you to be an emperor here. This is about you not following your emotional guidance, but listening to it. Which is how you tell the difference between your emotional guidance and your intuition. It's hard. I can tell you. It's a hard ass line. It's such a. I'm laughing because I literally ask my spiritual mentor all the time. I'm always like, but I just don't. And she's like, Luz, you get you get a major chunk of the download, and you just have to like figure out when is the right time for it. So I get like what I'm supposed to do, but like when I'm supposed to do it could be like a year off. It sucks. It sucks. But this is about you. If you feel scared about something, if you feel uneasy about something, entertain that. Talk to it. Understand where those feelings are coming from. They are still valid, but that doesn't mean that that is where you make it is okay. It doesn't mean that's where you make your decisions from, but it also means that's exactly where you make your decisions from. What do you mean, Luz? Let me explain. If you're afraid of making I don't know, shit. If you are afraid of making I'm trying to like not use a personal example. Oh, that's a bad example, but it's also a good example. Things work themselves out in a roundabout way. I don't know. I feel like whatever you take action on may not come to fruition immediately, but it could prepare you for the future. Oh, it's like a spiritual fake out. Or for some of you, it could pay off immediately in the future. So, this is okay, let's do it in relationships. Relationship is just easier for me to make examples of, and then you apply it to money. If you see someone and you want to tell them how you feel about them, right? That's your intuitive hit. Your intuition is saying, do it. But your heart, your emotions are saying, no, don't. I'm scared. What if they reject me? Your intuitive hit is to do it. But your emotional, or your feelings are like, no, don't. Don't ignore your no, don't. Some of you, most of us, take our emotions and like, oh, well, our emotions say no, it's too scary, I'm not going to do it. The best way to deal with this is to look at your... Wow. My brother's alarm to wake up is going on right now. What time is it? It's fucking late as shit. It's 5 a.m. Okay, so this is a normal person's reaction. A normal person that's not in the membership. JK. Our normal human reaction is to avoid pain. For us, the biggest pain would be to be hurt and rejected. So we don't do it. So we go against our guidance by refusing to say something. What I'm saying is, don't act from that place, but also act from that place. Don't act from that place of, I'm afraid of this consequence, so I won't do it. Don't act from that. Act from it, and let me look at what I am actually afraid of. When you look at what you're actually afraid of, you will see what you're actually afraid of. Face it, and then from that place, decipher whether or not it is something that you are able to do and how you can do it in a way that makes sense. So, I am afraid to ask this person if they are having an affair. I am afraid to ask this person if they want to be my boo. I am afraid to tell this person that I do no longer want to be their boo, right? I am afraid because I am afraid they will, let's say I'm afraid to tell this person how I feel about them romantically because I'm afraid they're going to reject me. So, why are you afraid of rejection? What does rejection mean? I'm not lovable? Does rejection mean they will no longer be with you? Does rejection mean, what does that mean? And what is the impact of that? That means you are in a position where you are not getting what you want. You don't think you deserve to be with someone who wants to be with you. You don't believe there's a part of you that doesn't believe that this person would actually want you. And so you just keep quiet. If you believe that this person would want you, you would say something. It's easy for us to say something when we know the answer is going to be yes, or when we know the answer is going to be no. Basically, when we know what the answer is going to be, it's easier for us to say something because we feel safe to, because we have a certainty. Sometimes the uncertainty comes from not thinking that we'll get what we want, obviously, because you're afraid of the rejection. But then you have to decide, what is it that I want? Do I want this person, or do I want the thing that I want, which is that commitment or that, whatever. So until you get so uncomfortable being in the situation that you're in, you won't take action. Until it becomes abundantly clear that you want commitment and you want what you want and that you deserve what you want, you will not say anything to this person. So it's not until you wake up to those things, that you unpack those things, that you then come from a position of power and not neediness to make that move towards that person. Now, we're talking about money here. This is about you saying, I'm afraid to spend this money, or I'm afraid to receive this money, I'm afraid to blah, blah, blah money. But my intuitive hit is saying, do this thing. Look at that intuitive hit and see what that tells you about what you think about your money, what you think about what you're worth, what you think about what you deserve, blah, 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 blah. Why you would not take action on something, why you would take action on something. Look at those feelings that come up for you because they are valid and they have a lesson for you. They have a golden nugget. That took longer than I think it needed to, but I'm sure it served at least 3 people. whomever kept on. I am seeing things now. Oh my god. I need to go to bed. All for Libra. It's all for you. La 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 la. All for you. Do 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 do. Here this is saying take something seriously and take action towards it. Traction looks like action to me. Romantic feelings, trust your hunch. It's not worth waiting for, in that you should just do it. But then again, you know, trust your intuition. Put the burden down. It's time to put your hard work to work, but also trust your feelings about it, right? Oh, oh, oh. B. Alright. Trust your feelings, but don't come from the place of your feelings. I got the Ace of Cups before. We had the Devil reversed, and we had the Devil, and I think we had the Tower too. So whatever this is, it seems to be pretty big, but also you kind of going, breaking the structures, breaking whatever you've done before. And it makes sense. It's your freaking birthday. Birthdays are going to be Tower moments. And the Devil, though, was on the side of loosening up. The Devil's card was on the side of the hope side. So you're loosening up certain chains of oppression. That's awesome. Yes, dropping these burdens, becoming unencumbered, killing the oppressive side of you. Not oppressive side, but you know, just going balls out. Fucking like stop thinking to death and actually doing it. Like this is like you did it. You did it. Not thinking from a page of an emotional child. Not thinking from, not letting your not letting your small self. I mean, I don't mean to insult. I love the Page of Cups. This is the cutest little kid. Look at him. He's so cute. He's like a little kitten. This is acknowledging your fears, but acting from a place of strength in your fears. Just like I was saying earlier, this reminds me of the Ace of Cups reverse that we got. This is about, to me, acknowledging your feelings. Yes, cool, awesome, but not acting from your fears, not acting from your small self, not acting from the you before, boom, Libra, right? They're not acting from the you before you got your lion, dragon, divine, feminine, masculine strength. Like not acting from a small, fearful self, a self that's just scared, a self that's just a little baby. But looking at your little baby, stroking your little baby and saying, hey, I'm here, I got you, let's move forward together. And you killing your fears, not thinking something to death, but really taking the armor off and jumping up, you know, naked and doing the damn thing. Come through. That's awesome. I'm proud of you, Libra. I'm proud of you, Libra. I'm proud of you. And it might start as this little trickle. I saw this little trickle as a trickle, something that's, you know, it starts off pretty okay. With the Nine of Pentacles reverse, every time I get the Nine of Pentacles reverse, I get like some change, which is nice. Here, this is becoming unencumbered, babe. But this is becoming unencumbered from passion. I feel like this is, you've had a passion project, something that you've been passionate about, and you're making those moves to do it. And you're finding the strength even with the demons, even with the devil energy here. Devil energy, like you've conquered it. I feel like you are in the middle of looking at your fears and being like, I see you, I know you're there, I'm not ignoring you, I'm afraid, but I'm gonna do it anyway. That's what this seems like. Like, I see you, I know you're there. Romantic feelings, sorry, acknowledging your emotions, but being like, you know what though, I'm not no punk, I ain't no punk bitch, I'ma do it. And you do it, and you do the damn thing. So finances are looking, I mean, good in theory, right? Either it's you growing the balls to do something, to make a certain move when it comes to finances in the last 2 weeks, or perhaps you've been doing this all month, or perhaps you're, you know, mustering up the mental strength to do something. Perhaps you're finally laying down what was with this 10 of 10 and becoming, you know, taking that opportunity and actually doing something with the passion that you have inside you. Come through, baby. Alright, honey, I'm leaving you now. I'm gonna go. I hope you can give this video a thumbs up, because I didn't talk to myself for an hour and 20 minutes. Did you stick around? Will you let me know if you stuck around? Was I alone this whole time just talking to myself? Can you imagine if the recording just died right now? And I lost all of this? God, golly. I need to go to sleep. I'm tired. I'm not. I am tired. I wish you everything, Libra. I wish you a happy birthday. I wish you an amazing new season. Anything else I can do for Libra's birthday reading? Gentle ladies 5 miles long. Oh, do-da day. Alright. The birthday wish for you overall, not with money, right? Erase this. Take this away. The birthday wish for you from Spirit is that, is embracing your feminine energy. Embracing your divine feminine energy. I know we talked about doing things, and I don't think this is about not doing, but this is about you this is a lot. This is a really big message. This is about you being able to gracefully decipher and gracefully move through what doesn't belong to you and what does. Emotionally, physically, financially. Moving away from the old and gently allowing and opening yourself up to receive the new. And taking it, not being in a hurry. Because it looks like some stuff is not going to be happening lickety-split, Libra. From all areas of this reading, it had to be some like major clarifying for me to get to any sort of, you know, end game that looked kind of like what you might like. But it's all actually good. Like, I'm not actually mad at this reading. It's realistic. A lot of times I hear readings and I'm like, oh, that's nice. But it doesn't feel realistic to me, in as much as my readings for Libra can feel some type of way to me. They feel realistic. They don't hype things up that, I mean, they do, just the nature of things because of my languaging, but it's realistic. So I feel like this is about you being in a state of receptive realism, looking at opening yourself up to what could be yours, Libra. When it comes to receptivity and when it comes to being open, when it comes to being realistic, realistic does not mean pessimistic. Realistic does not mean that your wildest dreams can't come true. If anything, I feel like with these two paired together, it's about exiting phases and entering new phases. Allowing new phases to enter you. Sorry. Allowing yourself to dream, but be realistic about your dreams. And by being realistic about your dreams, I mean not seeing yourself as not worthy of the big thing that you want, or of the things that you want. right? There's some things that aren't for you because you're too great, Libra. Period. There's some things that aren't for you because you're just not ready, Libra. There's some things that aren't for you because that's just not just for you. You are made for something else, and you need to be able to give yourself room to allow it to happen. Allow it to come to you. Open yourself up to receiving. And you can't be opening yourself up to receive anything if you're not unencumbered. Going away on that vacation or taking that break, right? Six of Swords in a way. Going away with your thoughts, going away and going into your emotion and really figuring out what you want in a gentle way so that you can get rid of the stuff that no longer serves you and move into allowing yourself and opening yourself up to things that do want to come into you. I feel like this is beautiful, not for you, and yin is letting go and moving through, rather, what's not for you and allowing what is yours as we enter into this new fucking Venus ass energy. You see this is yin, bitch. Like, this is fucking yin. This is Libra. This is a Libra as fuck. And we got balance here, bitch. Come the fuck on. Come on. I like this. Not for you and yin are a really powerful pair here. Oh, goosebumps. This is you not playing the game anymore. This wish, the wish for Libra is for Libra to not play the game. Leave the table and say, you know what? I'm going to make the executive decision to just not. I don't want to play this game. Overcoming fear. Using the strength, the 6 + 2, 8 strength card. Having the strength to do what you need to do, especially as we enter into our new year. Libra, especially as we enter into our new year. Having the strength to do what we need to while we got that chutzpah of the new year. So that when things come around, if things come back around, we have a very different, more perspective over what we want, what we deserve, and what we're able to receive. Making gentle gestures towards what we want, as opposed to fearing what we want and therefore not acting upon it. Really getting in tune with what we really want and acting from that place. Letting go of what's no longer for us and being open to what is. Fuck my life, bitch. You're ready. Huh? Come on. Come on. Come on. You're ready, Libra. You're ready. It's time. Not for you, yin. Not for you, yin. Come on, it's time. I almost want to read these messages out to you, but I almost also don't. I'm going to read yin to you. I love yin. Whenever I get yin, I'm always excited. Alright, I'm going to read both. Not for you says, there are times when it appears no matter how deeply you desire something, no matter how hard you work at something, the result you seek always seems to elude you. It's as if you don't really get to be in the game, and you feel you're just watching from the sidelines. The appearance of this card indicates that you're not going to attain what you want right now, that indeed your dreams for the exact thing will not be fulfilled. This is a time to radically accept that not everything is available to you when you want it. Take heart, for there are benevolent forces who desire the best for you, and you have a much clearer idea of what is for your highest good. Rejection is God's protection. Something much better that will make you truly happy is on its way. Trust this. I feel like while this is the wish for Libra from guidance, I feel like it's something that Libra is stepping into his or herself. I feel like this is something Libra is embracing. I feel like this is something Libra is stepping into her sovereign, his or her sovereign, into sovereignty about, and saying, you know what? No. I feel like you are, again, this bitching yourself in all of life. At least you should be. And, oh, shit, look, it's a grain of salt and entertainment only. Um, where you really are this season of your life as we're entering into our new season of being like, what am I, like, it's a beautiful time of reflection. I love my fucking birthday. It's a beautiful, it's a come to Jesus moment. This is a come to Jesus moment, and you're ready. I feel like you've been ready. You've been getting ready. And this is a really beautiful time for you to be like, I'm gonna take the executive decision to not protect myself, but to walk away from what's no longer mine. Walk away from this game. Walk away from this table. And this is like you walking away from the shit you say about yourself. You walking away from poverty. You walking away from lack of love. You walking away from situations that you just don't want anymore. You're just washing your hands of it and saying, you know what? I'm tired. I'm tired of this. I'm bored. I'm okay now. This is like a soul level of you really, really looking at your own personal hell and being like, I'm good. I'm okay. Yeah, I'm good. I've rolled around in my own filth. I have rolled around in, the space that I've been in, and I'm good to up level. And you're not doing it with malice. I mean, some of you might be. I'm done. I'm fucking done. New year, new me. Some of you might be, but I feel like in true Libra fashion, you're being like, I'm gonna politely push my chair away from the table, get up, dust off my bottoms, fix my top, and excuse myself, put the chair back in, and walk away. That's what yin is. I feel like you're doing this respectfully with yourself, or you ought to be. Shit, that's the wish anyway. The Oracle's message for yin here is this is a time of calculated receptivity as you gracefully await what is coming to you. So this is also come through. Thank you for that. What was rejected? Remember this whole, not this whole time, but especially with the love reading and even with the general, was it? I don't remember. Whatever was rejected to you kind of like the thing that it was rejecting you for coming forward for you this season. Come through. As you gracefully await what is coming to you, ready to accept it when it appears. Yin does not involve frozen dreams or even resting, but rather consciously allowing things to flow to you, poised to receive the bounty that will be made available to you. It implies sensitivity as you alertly study the actions of others and contemplate how they will affect you and yours. Not taking no shit. Just being like, you know what? I'm okay with that. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm okay. I don't need that. I'm gonna politely excuse myself from this. Remember, you must make space for miracles to happen. Come through. Be the shaped, not the shaper, and you'll see how quickly your dreams manifest. So, you're ready. The angel answers say you're ready. I adore you, Libra. I hope you adore yourself too. Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. Happy soon-to-be birthday. Enjoy the rest of your season, and I bid you adieu. Keep your light on. Good luck.